I'm Cade Carter, and I started Carter's Batter's Box. And my business consisted of me giving individual baseball lessons or group lessons to young athletes who wanted to improve their skills in baseball. I always felt like I had a connection with kids and could work very well and connect with them. So I thought that starting my own individual or group lessons would really benefit me and what I want to do in the future, and it would benefit the younger youth kids around here. I started playing baseball when I was 5, and back then I wasn't too much of the baseball player. I think I wore khaki or cargo shorts to my first baseball practice ever and a bunch of medals around my neck. And then from there on, I kind of started liking the game more, and eventually it evolved to the travel level. So when the pandemic happened, I had already started my business, and I had about 4 or 5 students actually. And then when the coronavirus whole thing kind of took over, we had to stop, and it's not worth any kids being put in risk. So I understood that, but it was also kind of a bummer to see you worked so hard for something and then you have to stop it because of just natural causes. So I had 2 brothers, they were twins, and theirs would be an hour because you can only get so much in with each kid for 30 minutes. So theirs was 40 for an hour, and then just for a single student, 30 minutes is usually 30.
Early in Wayne County's CEO program in the fall, we had a buck business where I gave you $1 and asked you and the other students to produce $100 profit from that $1. So explain to the audience and to me how you went about that business and how much you made.
Okay, so a fellow student of mine, Bryce Garner, me and him kind of had decided we were going to put our dollars together because you can buy more things or you can buy a better product with $2. So we kind of put it off, and then at last minute before the week we had to turn it in, we're like, wow, we really need to think of something. So we brainstormed that night, and then we were like, oh my gosh, we could sell cookies. So we start with our $2 cookie mix, bake cookies, take them to school. We had like 25 cookies, sold them for $1 a piece. We're like, wow, those sold actually very quickly. So then we're like, let's do it again tonight. So with our $25, we bought probably about all of Walmart's cookie dough and took it to school the next day and sold out within 15 minutes. So we're like, we might as well do this for the rest of the week to make a little extra money. So throughout the rest of the week, we had baked cookies every single night until Friday, and at the end of the week, I think we had made around $500 or $600. CEO really opened my eyes, I think, to the business world. There's stuff that you can go over in school, but you don't actually get to encounter it live, like one-on-one, person to person. And I think CEO really helps with that. When I joined the program, I didn't really know what to expect. And then going out in the community and other communities and seeing business owners and employees work every day with each other, I think really has prepared me to what the future should be like. Next year's students, I would say definitely enjoy every single day, because obviously the circumstances we're in now are unexpected, and there's some days that you wish you could go and take back and relive that, but unfortunately that's not the way it is. So I would just say, give every day your best, because at the end of the day, you don't want to look back and regret it. One thing I think with maturity this year, I've kind of picked up on is work hard every single day, because even if someone's not watching it, it'll eventually pay off in the end. I think a lot of time people waste time arguing about unnecessary things, when really during that time period you can be getting something productive done or solving something that needs fixed. So I'd say that's the biggest my biggest standpoint on that. It's not that hard to work together, even if you have to put aside a couple differences. So I'd say that's my opinion on that.